That's it.
I don't want to get a fire out.
Kayu Suar Bali Luxury Villas is located at 151 Jalan Mertasari, which is on the western side of the bypass road. At Kayu Suar there is a variety of different villa types. There are 1 and 2 bedroom villas, 150 square metres and 250 square metres respectively. These ones don't have pools, and there are the 1 and 2 bedroom villas with private pools. These range from 180 square metres to 200 square metres and even up to 250 square metres. What can we find here?
I found a little swing.
Swinging away. We'll be staying in the 1 bedroom villa with private pool.
Oh.
So coming into the villa, greeted by pavers and a little bit of decking which lead up to the front door. There's the pool with 2 reclining deck chairs and a seating area table where breakfast can be served. Breakfast is coming at 8 AM, that's the earliest for breakfast. We have a good sized fridge. I don't think the freezer does a great deal. We've tried that out of some water that's supplied and it didn't freeze. Coffees, cups, kettle, 2-hob burner, shelving, and there's cupboards overhead, which I'm not sure, yes, they include a little bit of crockery. And we do have quite a large solid wooden table, authentic, with chunks out here and chunk out there. 2 chairs with cushions, tissue box. We have a small sofa in the corner, a bin, PowerPoint on the wall, and we have the fan controls over here. Fan, and we have these vaulted ceilings in both this room and the bedroom, with dark wood panelling around the sides, which is a constant theme throughout the decoration. The Wi-Fi is located just there, and it's only available within the confines of the villa. Outside shower next to the frangipani, and then back to the pool. And view back to the front door, or the front entrance there. As you can see, it's relatively private. There's nothing overlooking.
Inside the room we have a king bed. Nice piece decorations on the wall. Wardrobe over there. Flat screen TV, LG. There's a desk with a stool underneath. Cupboard area, which I suppose would have had a mini fridge at some point. There's a PowerPoint with a Mozzie repeller down there. That's the only PowerPoint in this room. Got the double window doors looking out onto the pool area. There's lights either side. Phone, which does work, I've tried that out. And there is a safe down here. Wardrobe with hangers. And 2 robes. And a semi-outdoor shower area. So you've got the outdoor section up there. Stone feature walls for the shower, rain shower. Soap gels and shampoo provided. Towels. Small hanger for the towels. And obligatory toilet. Bowl. Mirror. Air conditioner is up the top above the door there. It's set on 16 degrees at the moment. I'm not sure if this is the same for all the other little villas, but it is cool and it's okay over the night, but it is struggling to push out cold air, so I'm not sure whether it just needs a clean or what its problem might be, but it so far it's doing the job and we're not complaining about it, because as I said, it does get cool in the evenings. The vaulted ceiling up there is quite nice. Down lights along the sides. And looking out,
Hi everybody! We have arrived in Sanur. We're at our luxury villa, which is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's 100% luxury, but it's good. Anyway, more about that later. Just wanted to let you know about the flight over. We flew over with Batik Air from Perth and they were amazing. Easy check-in, really good. No dramas whatsoever. 20 kilos of luggage plus 7 cabin luggage. But just want to let everyone know they do have screens, which we weren't expecting. So they have movies and all that sort of thing, but you have to bring your own headphones. They don't supply you with headphones. So if you want to watch a movie on the plane, make sure you pack them. You can't buy them or hire them or whatever. So bring some. Also, they have a small menu. There's not that much on it, but there was like one hot dish, some noodles, some peanuts, all that sort of stuff, little snacks, Pringles and whatever. But you have to pay cash. They don't accept card, but they will accept Australian dollars or rupiah. So if you can just pay by cash, that's fine. The plane was an Airbus 320, so I'm only telling you that so you know that that's the one with the movie screens, the TV screens in it. We did have the tourist tax already paid online, customs declaration paid online, done online, and the health pass. And we weren't asked for any of that except the customs thing. We just had to show the QR code. But the tourist tax levy and the health pass Nobody even bothered to look. But that doesn't mean don't do it. Make sure you do it, but do it online before you come. They're pretty easy. And we just queued up for the visa. But also, just one little add-on, when we got to the baggage claim, Derek's bag, straight away, great, grabbed that. My bag, we waited and waited and waited and waited, no sign of it, and 2 other people from our flight, everyone else had gone, and so I went for a little walk around to the other side of the baggage claim, and there it was, just sitting. They'd taken our bags off and just left them sitting on the floor, so they weren't going on the carousel. So there you go, just a little tip. If you can't find your bag and you've waited a long time, go and check that they haven't taken it off and left it sitting somewhere. That's it. Also, I just want to add, as soon as we got onto the plane yesterday with Batik, one of the attendants came up and asked if we'd like an upgrade to business class, and we went, oh yeah. And then he said $250 each. We're like, oh no. But so that was a little bit exciting for about 10 seconds, thinking we were getting an upgrade. Mind you, the business class, I don't think would be worth an extra $500. Derek, what else do I need to tell these people?
The e-gates were hardly used.
Yeah, the e-gates
immigration?
weren't. They were in operation, but we didn't see anybody using them really. And after you've bought your visa, you still have to put your passport through there anyway. So even if you don't have an e-visa, you still have to go through those e-visa gates. So, and then when we got off the plane, that's another thing. We did have to get onto a little bus to go to the terminal. There is no walking down the tube or the tunnel. So, but that's okay. The buses came immediately, and I think they had 2 buses for us. So, it was all very, very easy, and Batik Air was great. And guess what? It's not raining, and it's wet season, so we're pretty happy. It's very hot.
I wanna take off my shoes and go for a swim. Let the warm waves roll over me, feet in the sand as the water moves in. Wash away my fears. I wanna the wind over me, the wind over me, the wind over me, the wind over me. I wanna take off my shoes and go for a swim. Let the warm waves roll over me, feet in the sand as the water moves in.
Hello everybody. This morning I'm going to do a hopefully quick review on the villa that we have just stayed in for 3 nights. It's in Sanur and it's on the dark side of the bypass, the wrong side. So it's not a great location, but it's a very nice villa. I'll tell you all about it. It's called Kayu Suar Villa in Sanur. It's very easy for drivers to find. We've had no trouble getting Bluebird or Grab. They've been able to, and our driver has been able to find it. Okay, the positive things about the villa. The staff are wonderful. They're so lovely, but that's typical of Balinese people everywhere. They're awesome. The bedroom is really spacious. We've got a kitchen sort of lounge area with a fan above us, and we've got a private pool that's sort of easy to get in and out of. Probably the best one we've had so far. It's quite deep at one end. I can just touch the bottom on my tippy toes. and it's got some little steps going into it, and it has a grass area around it, and there's also a bit of wooden decking. There are 2 sunbeds, but they're right out in the sun for most of the day, and there's no shade or umbrella, but there is an umbrella stand, so we're thinking maybe the reception staff could bring you an umbrella if you needed one. In the bathroom, the water's really hot and really good pressure. There is dental kit, soap, shampoo and body wash included. In the kitchen area there is a big fridge and the water is hot. Just another thing about the bathroom, the towels are quite good, and it's a partially open to the sky bathroom. So one end of it has a ceiling over the loo and the sink, but the actual shower area is open. That means it's awfully hot in there, you can't have aircon, and you have to keep that door shut so that the bedroom stays cool. Which brings me to the air conditioning in the room. We've got it set on 16, but I would say it's around about 20 in there. It's definitely not 16, so it's not, once it's been on all day, it's very effective, but it does rattle a bit at night, so sort of, and didn't bother me, but Derek found it rather annoying that it was rattling away. Outside by the pool there is an outdoor shower, but you have to stand on pebbles and they're really hard to stand on. The TV in the bedroom is not a smart TV, so there's no Netflix or YouTube. Excuse me, but and the only Aussie channel is ABC. The bed was really comfy, the pillows were great. There's a safe in the wardrobe, there's also robes and thongs, which we didn't use. And the Wi-Fi is quite good in the villa. They do have free Wi-Fi, of course, and we logged into that and had no troubles at all. As I said about the location, it's not perfect. You do have to get a taxi into Sanur, which we have found range from about $2 to $5, depending on the time of day. Just another thing about noise, there's in the morning, first thing, typical of Bali, the sound of roosters, and this morning there was the most massive dog fight that was so loud, but I couldn't see any dogs anywhere. And there's minimal road noise, so we're sort of far enough away from the road that you don't really hear that. The villa itself, typical of Bali, needs a little bit of work. The decking is loose in parts and you feel a bit wonky walking on it. The paint job on the walls, it sort of has that mouldy look about it that really, really needs a good paint job. And I think that's about it. We did have 2 geckos in our bedroom yesterday. They didn't make a sound and they didn't bother us at all. They were just little ones. You could see them running around and that was all good. So we've really enjoyed our stay. Our costs didn't include breakfast, but they said because we stayed 3 nights they would provide breakfast complimentary, and the 2 boys would bring it each morning at the time you specify. They brought it in, set up placemat, cutlery. We had American breakfast, so there was eggs and tomato and potato wedges, which is odd for breakfast. Toast, there were 2 little buns, like a chocolate bun and a cheese bun, sweet and a savoury option. And coffee included, and you could have juice or fruit. So it was quite a good feed for free. And I'm sure if you ask them to include breakfast, they will. So it's cost us $400, which is 4 million rupiah for 3 nights. And we're sad to be leaving. If you want to book in here, it's called Kayu Suar, S-A-U-R. And it's quite lovely. Just keep in mind that the prices do vary. So the prices I've given you may not be exactly the same. It was originally advertised when we saw it, which is why we booked it, for $2,200 for 3 nights. I definitely wouldn't pay that, but it was a good deal anyway for 4 million rupiah for 3 nights, we thought, with our own private pool. So we think it's definitely worth it. Beautiful plants and garden and as usual. So there you go, that's the end of my review. Hope you enjoyed it.
This is the path back to reception. It's only a short walk. But quite shady. And up the steps to the front reception, very small reception area.
Icon, yes.
And then
Okay, and then can we
To the front.
yeah.